What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. I just wanted to open this video with a prayer. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. Hold on, here we are.
Please keep us off of God. We are all hurting. Everybody is hurting. Not just me, but my husband. He's hurting. And Candace, Lord Father God, she's hurting. I pray, Lord Father God, for Candace, that you please just mend her heart, Lord Father God. For her to go out here, Lord Father God, and seek a married man. Father God, I just pray that you give her grace and mercy. Please keep us, Lord Father God. We are all hurting. Everybody is hurting.
JR.
Not just me, but my husband. He's hurting.
Oh, God.
And Candace, Lord Father God.
J.R. Smith. His wife. I'm sorry. Bitch, why are you praying for the side bitch? Because she went out and sought a married man. Bitch, I don't understand. For her to go seek a married man? Girl, are you kidding me? Bitch, the women always do that. You know why? Because she ain't going nowhere. Pray for the side chick, not your husband who entered into the marriage, your terms and conditions. And you expect somebody else to uphold the terms and conditions of your marital contract? Girl, if you don't go sit your ass, and like Adrian Expression said, child, while you sitting in the car chanting and shit, I'm out there fucking your man. Woo, shit. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let the diva know you stopped by. It's raining today. And I just wanted to open it up with a nice prayer for the side chicks, Father God. Girl, if you don't get out of here, and then you're going to pray to a man, whose side you think he going to be on, bitch? Bitch, if you don't get your ass out of here. If you don't get your ass out of here. So, yeah, it's raining today. You know how I feel about the rain. What y'all doing? That was so funny to me. I saw that this morning. I was like, what? And she's praying for the girl. Who is the girl? Candace Patton. She's on The Flash or some shit like that. I don't watch it, so I don't know nothing about it. But what do I say? What do we say? What do we say? They always go after the woman, because you ain't going nowhere, girl. You sitting in the car praying, Father God, for your husband's side bitch, because she went out and sought a married man. Girl, y'all are a mess. Y'all are a mess, child. That's hilarious. I was watching Love and Hip Hop Reunion Part 2, and they said there's going to be a Part 3. And I was watching it the other night, but then I watched it again this morning, and I was just looking at April and Fizz and Moniece, and I don't know what it is about. Moniece says that she said to Fizz, I just want to know how it is that you can't, what is it about me that you just can't stand, like you're almost disgusted by. And you know what? Y'all, it's possible to be disgusted by the person that you had kids with. Believe me, I know. It's possible. I'm telling you. For a long time, I used to have a visceral reaction. I still kind of do. But I used to have a visceral reaction to the thought when I used to think about the fact that the person who I had children with. I really did. I was literally disgusted. Like, it would disgust me. Do you understand? And so, to Fizz's, he might be disgusted with Moniece. He may not like her. That's sincerely possible. And she wants to know. She wants to understand why. And maybe he needs to explain it to her. Like, maybe I just regret having children with someone like you. I mean, that's hurtful, but if you want to know, you're asking me, then I'm going to tell you. But then, I don't understand how April doesn't understand where Moniece is coming from. Because isn't she also isn't she also in the dark about why Omarion left her? Isn't she? Like, isn't she confused as to why that man left his family? Let me get over, because this car, I'm coming up on this car. This car don't have no brakes or nothing. I don't know what this car is doing. Let me get from behind your ass, child. I don't know what's going on in that car. Let me get over here. I can't wait to get off the highway. I don't like to be on the highway when it's raining. I just don't understand why. Like, how do you not understand what Moniece is going through? And isn't Fizz doing, and what Fizz is doing to Moniece, Omarion is doing to you? And you can't understand where she's coming from because you don't know why he left. You can tell everybody your hair was falling out, you weighed 33 pounds. But you don't understand where she's going through. Like, that's so weird to me. It is strange. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe Omarion got with April because he thought she was going to be like his brother's baby's mother, Janae Aiko. Maybe he thought that he was going to get another one of those. And you got an Aries instead of a Pisces. What sign is April? I don't even know what sign she is. I just threw that out there. What sign is April? April Jones. Child, that was a whole mess. And I don't like how Yo-Yo got in between when Jason was dragging April and was like, don't nobody care about you up here but Fizz, and your business is my business, and I only report on what I see or what have you. And Yo-Yo was like, why y'all coming at her? What are you talking about? Nobody's coming. Like, the fact is, and then wait, I just didn't like the way Yo-Yo jumped in. I thought she was out of order. And then trying to make it seem like it's a guy because Jason is dragging her. It's not. Y'all really have to get out of that. A man can't talk to a woman and a woman can't have conflict with a man and they shouldn't be addressing each other in conflict. Where does that, I don't even know where that stems from. I don't know where that comes from. You need to slow the fuck down. Like, literally slow down, bruh. Like, for real. You zooming off. I don't understand zooming off the off-ramp in the rain. Doesn't work. It's not gonna work. Anyway, so what else happened on there when I was watching this morning? I hated Tiara's hair. She looked a mess. She looked literally a mess. She looked like 1992. That hair, that prom do she had going on, I don't know what the hell. Tiara is late too. Oh, Brittany B and Lyrica. Like, that shit was crazy. That was so weird. I've never seen that. Like, a woman trying to get another woman to confirm or admit to being in a friendship with her. Like, I've never seen that before. I thought that was so strange, and I felt really bad for Brittany B because she tries to come off hard and you from Compton and all this other stuff, but you sitting up here trying to say to Lyrica, you weren't my friend, but I was your friend. And Lyrica's like, we were never friends. But Brittany is saying, but I was your friend. Bitch, how are you friends with... I mean, I guess it's possible to be friends with somebody, to think that you are friends with somebody, and they do something to let you know that you're not friends. But then to be up here and be like, we were friends, we were friends, we were friends. That was really weird. And they were just really arguing on some, like, songwriter industry shit. Because I guess, what's her name? The girl that was with, I can't remember her name, that be with Lyrica. Her father wrote one of B2K songs. And so they're like this, you know, and, you know, Lyrica's a songwriter and Brittany B is a songwriter. And it was almost as though they were like in some kind of like, you know, who's the better songwriter, who co-wrote on this, the song never came out, all of this crazy shit. You know, it was really weird how they were arguing. But I felt bad for Brittany B because I was like, you really did not have a storyline. Every scene you were in, you mentioned Lyrica and mentioned the fact that you had this issue with her not claiming you, or I don't know. That was really strange. I felt bad for her. But that that was just weird. I was like, okay, why do you keep saying that? And then acting like you don't care at the same time, and then talking about, well, you cheated on A1 and he cheated. What is that any of your concern? Like, why is that your concern? Like, what are you trying to, I just didn't understand. That shit was weird to me. I was like, okay, girl, you seem very single black female type shit. Like, I think if she was missing just one horse off of her carousel, she'd be a single black female type of situation, because that shit was real odd to me. I was like, she's really trying to get Lyrica to be like, we were friends. I mean, why would anybody, I don't know. Why would you lie about being somebody's friend? Or, I don't know, I don't get it. And then acting like, Brittany was like, I was putting food on your table. What are you talking about? Like, that shit was even crazy to me. And I was like, I don't even know these bitches, and you sound absolutely crazy. Like, I'm putting food on your table? Are you serious? And she's an A&R. I mean, she's an A&R at was it Warner Brothers? She ain't, I mean, you could say, I mean, I don't want to, I'm trying not to demean the girl's title or position, but you ain't no executive. Like, oh, you an A&R girl. Just, here's somebody I think is great for the business, and let's see if we can make them pop type of shit. Like, I mean, I guess. And your claim to fame is Bad Bunny, like a Bad Baby. Is that the girl, the little Catch Me Outside girl? That's her claim to fame. So, I mean, it's like, I mean, she is Grammy nominated for some song, Legacy song. So I think that's how she's like, I'm a Grammy nominated writer and this and that. But like I said, it was like some songwriter like beef that was going on. And that was just weird to me. I was like, okay, all right. So what else happened? Teresa and Joe Giudice, they finally split, thank God. It was so funny because I was at work. I forgot my earrings again. Girl, I forgot my earrings. Look how dark my hair is, y'all. I need to dye my hair. I'm gonna have to dye it like twice because it's so dark. The first time I dye it, it comes out, I be looking like, you saw Pharrell at Diddy's party. That's how my hair be. That's the color. It'd be like a red, like a brassy red, like a redhead red. I was like, let me turn this off. I need to do it again. But anyways, what was he talking about? Oh yeah, Teresa and Joe, they finally split after 20 years. So I was online yesterday. I saw it yesterday. I was online and I looked, you know, I was reading the news and looking at the entertainment news and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, thank God. And this girl was like, what are you talking, like, what's up? Like, you know, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, somebody from a reality show finally got a divorce from her husband after 20 years. And I explained it to her. She was like, really, what was going on? She'd never seen the show or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this lady on the show, and I explained it to her. And when I was saying it back, I was like, honey, when Teresa I was explaining the story. I was like, okay, well, this lady is on a reality show. Her husband was committing mortgage fraud. She signed 2 of the documents. So the judge sent her to jail first. They got 4 kids. The judge sent her to jail first, and then when she got out of jail, sent him to jail because he never got his immigration papers done. He's being deported back to Italy. And she was like, oh my God, what? And I said he was like disrespectful to her, cheated on her possibly during their marriage or what have you. And then I was like, that shit sounds crazy to me. And then the girl goes, she should have got a divorce while he was in jail. So by the time he got out and deported, the divorce would be final. And I'm like, hell yeah, because what's the point? And even drawing it out to the point where it's like, to even give the air of a possibility that I'm getting ready to pick our kids up and move them to Italy because you didn't take care of your immigration shit and your papers and shit to get yourself a citizenship in the United States or whatever the hell. Even though you've been here forever. And I do believe that he is being used as an example. I do. And I believe they use these when these reality, people on people on television get in trouble for something. I believe they are, some of them are used as an example. Like, you're not above this, you know what I'm saying? Which is odd because of the way the leadership in this country is being ran. And y'all, let me okay, so yesterday, I completely forgot about this. Yesterday, an Amber Alert went out, child, for this 16-year-old girl who was in the Bronx, snatched by 4 men. She was walking with her mother, snatched by 4 men. They described the car. We retweeting everything. I'm so not happy about this. A couple hours later, they do an Amber Alert. A couple hours later, they find the girl. They walking into the police department. She's walking out of the police department. And then it comes out that she staged her kidnapping because her mother is overprotective. And an article that I read was saying that that these were some guys that she staged her kidnapping. And part of the reason why she staged her kidnapping was because her mother was gonna, they were Afro-Latinos, gonna move back to Honduras. Karol Sanchez, she's 16 years old with a 23-year-old boyfriend. Why do you think your mom was being overprotective, sweetheart? But she staged her kidnapping. Now here's the crazy part that I was thinking about. Bitch, are you that aware that typically black girls, when they are kidnapped or abducted or gone missing, there's never Amber Alerts put out? Very rarely is an Amber Alert put out when the little girl is black. Are you that, were you and whoever you hired to do this or had help you do this, were you that aware that that doesn't happen for black girls, and maybe they were hoping that no Amber Alert would be put out and then she could just be with her 23-year-old boyfriend? And nobody, I feel like the only reason why she came back is because there was an Amber Alert put out. And I feel like if there was no Amber Alert put out, she probably wouldn't have came back. Because now the Amber Alert is put out, now these guys is like, wait, we just try to help, we staging your kidnapping, we gonna get in trouble. They not supposed to look for you because you're a little black girl. Maybe that was what their rationale was. I don't know if maybe, I don't think a 16-year-old is that self-aware of how, society doesn't look for black girls. Maybe she is. I don't know. But that's what I was like. That's the only thing I thought. I was like, maybe she thought nobody would look for her. But yeah, your mom is probably overprotective because you have a 23-year-old man lurking around you, sweetie pie. And I don't want to be mad at the little girl, but and then they're like, she should be charged. That's a child making a childish decision. You do not give adult level thinking punishment to children. Okay? Like, it's always funny because it's like we have these, I don't know, we're like, they're kids. It's strange how we treat children, because on one hand, it's like, yes, you need to be held accountable for doing what you did, naturally, but not be held accountable and the level that an adult would be held accountable. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making sense. I just don't think that children should be treated as adults for doing childish things. She's a child, and that's childish as hell, and not thinking. And I don't know, like I said, girl, and I'm like, the one time they put out an Amber Alert and she staged it. Now, does this, and everybody's retweeting it, and it's a child being kidnapped, and then it's on surveillance, so you actually get to see what was happening. Because as soon as they let her go, I was like, oh, I want to know why they let her go. And then someone was like, they let her go because she asked them to let her go the same way she asked them to kidnap her. And I was like, what are you talking about? Then when I got out of work, I was, went back to the news, and I was like, oh my God, this girl staged her kidnapping. The one time we send out an Amber Alert, sweetie, and it's fake. Oh my God. I was unhappy about that. I was disappointed. But glad that it wasn't real at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Child, her mother probably... You think your mama's overprotective now? Oh my God, you moving to Honduras tomorrow, girl. Tomorrow. I gotta use the bathroom. Sorry. I didn't mean to TMI. Don't listen to what I just said. I drank 2 cups of coffee before I even got in the car. I should use the bathroom on the way. Before I left. 2 big cups of coffee. As I got up real early, like 4:30, 4:20, I think I got up. And I, was up, like, and I was like, ooh, okay, I'm up early. Let me get up before the boys. You know what I'm saying? Have my time to myself. And so I was having my coffee. Girl, what is going on? Okay. What else is happening? Teresa and Joe, Karol Sanchez, J.R. Smith's wife. Oh my God. And then April Fizz and Moniz. That's all I had to talk about, y'all. I know this is a little short video. I need to concentrate. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about. What else happened on Love and Hip Hop? I don't know. I have no idea. I have to use the bathroom. So now now my brain is like focused on that. You know what I mean? And somebody said they should, like, in the middle of December, everyone should be off for the rest of the year with pay, because it's like, it really is like at the end of the year, everything just really slows all the way down. People are taking vacations, you know. That's why I was really disappointed in having a class at the end of the year, because typically at the end of the year, I'm really like in a, a free mode, and I don't have any, I don't want to be in a classroom environment at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be chilling, like doing something else, not trying to teach people and teach adults who, I don't know, don't want to be taught. Or I realize so many people want to be handheld, and it's so funny because I keep telling this girl in the class, the one who doesn't say good morning, I tell them, if I don't cover it, don't worry about it. I'm not keeping anything from you. We're not going over it because it doesn't apply to you, so I'm going to skip it. So if she'll ask me, like, I just want to know what such and such means. You didn't go over it. And I said, well, I didn't go over it because it's nothing that you need to know. And so I don't want to talk about it because it's not even a concept or anything that you need to understand. So that's the reason why that's the reason why I skipped it. And then she asked again, and I'm like, what? Why does she think she needs to know this stuff? And furthermore, and then she said something. She said something again to the effect that she wasn't paying attention, like she told me the last time. And I was like, you probably don't want to tell your instructor that you weren't paying attention. And I just said it. She looked at me, and I'm like, you probably don't want to tell your instructor that you weren't paying attention. And then she's like, well, I just wanted to make sure that, she's asking me for things that she literally is not paying attention. And I don't know what she's doing. And because the classroom that I'm in, the way that it's set up, I cannot see her screen, and it's driving me crazy because she just seems like I don't know, she got a bunch of bags and shit. And then she has these 2 little Tupperware, the small little plastic, they're like a little oval, like an oblong shape, the little plastic containers that you put shit in. She got candy in it, and I have candy in the front of my classroom, you know what I'm saying? And she every day puts pieces of candy in this little container, and they're sitting on her desk, and they're pieces of candy. And at one time I was talking and she was unwrapping candy, and I was like, excuse me. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, how do you not, like, what the fuck is wrong with these women? No, like, they never realize nothing. I'm like, God damn, what it's like to be in a world where you don't have to realize there's other people around you, or realize that you when someone is talking, you're unwrapping a piece of candy is not disruptive, bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Somebody told me the other day, Erica, you have so much patience. I don't know how you deal with adults, like, in a teaching environment. I'm like, it's not because I love human behavior. So, you know, I'm always looking at people, analyzing people. And it's so funny because when I tell whatever department they're going into, and I be like, this is the type of person that you're going to have. And they'll be like, okay. And I'm like telling them all the things that I've noticed in the classroom or whatever, and they don't believe me, and then months later they come back and were like, Erica, you was right. I'm like, I'm telling you, I deal with so many different personality types on a daily basis, on an ongoing, consistent basis. I'm looking and I could tell you what type of person this is. We're humans, and it's only a few, you know, like, there's like, I want to say, like, I'm just throwing a number out here. I want to say there's 12 types of people, 13 types of people. And then they all have other different personality traits. You understand what I'm saying? And influences from where they were raised, or, you know, their culture or whatever. But at the end of it, we're all the fucking same, like, for real. In terms of behavior, the only thing that makes us different is culture and region and, you know, religion. You need to slow down, sis. The fuck are you speeding for in the rain? Like, what is that about? Like, no concept. That shit gives me anxiety as fuck. Stop driving crazy in the rain. And I gotta use the bathroom. Yo, I'm about to hop out. Don't you hate when you have to use the bathroom? What is that about? When you gotta use the bathroom, and the closer you get to the bathroom, your brain is like, come on, let's go. It's like the association that your body is like preparing itself to use the bathroom. The human body is fucking amazing. Girl, you're doing the most. Doing the most. I don't know if it's a girl. Because she's in a little Honda. I figure it's a girl. I don't know. That's very sexist of me. Anyway, so J.R. Smith's wife is out here praying for the side chicks, the side chick prayer. But bitch, that shit is so funny to me when I saw that. And I prayed for what's her name? Candace Patton. Because she went out and saw it. She saw it. A married man. Now, granted, there are some women who go and seek married men because they're really seeking someone who's come on, get over! Get the fuck over! What are you doing? Bitch, I'm lagging back so you can get your stupid ass over. And you driving the same speed as me. Girl, what is wrong with people? Let me get the fuck from behind this Pathfinder. You are not finding no paths. Your slow ass. Here she go. Let me see. Looking down at her phone. That's why. Anyway, I got a lot of nerve, huh? But I don't be impeding traffic, okay? What was that? Oh, did y'all see Crystal with T.S. Madison on the Queen Supreme Court? That was so cute. I love Crystal, and I love T.S. Y'all already know I love T.S. Madison. And you know Crystal is a Virgo. It was so cute. And their hair was disappearing because both of their hair. Well, Madison had pink and green. She was giving you mermaid. She said mermaid fish. She was giving you mermaid fish, bitch. Her hair was so cute, and Crystal's hair was green, so their hair was blended in with the green screen. It was so cute. It was so cute. They were so cute, and it was really funny because Crystal is funny, and she just says what the fuck she wants to say, and Madison says what the hell she wants to say too. I love it. It was so cute. And then they did the little behind the scenes. That was cute too. I watched that yesterday. I love Crystal and Kid Fury. I've been listening to them for a long time. I used to tell Diva, like, Diva, there's this girl and this guy, and they have this podcast. It's so cute. I love it. I love the read. And I love their show on Fuse. Let me watch this damn people. Anyways, okay, I'm done talking, y'all. It's been 30 minutes. Girl. So shout out to the, let's hear it one more time for the people. Let's hear it.
Please keep us, Lord Father God. We are all hurting. Everybody is hurting. Not just me, but my husband. He's hurting. And Candace, Lord Father God, she's hurting. I pray, Lord Father God, for Candace that you please just mend her heart, Lord Father God. For her to go out here, Lord Father God, and seek a married man. Father God, I just pray that you give her grace and mercy.
You give her,
Please keep us, Lord Father.
give her grace and mercy. Bitch. Who you think Father God, whose side you think Father God is gonna be on, girl? Oh God. Okay, y'all gotta go. Take care of each other, protect your energy, and be nice to each other, okay? Please. Oh my God. Why are you getting over here, tree shredder? Y'all are not gonna inconvenience me this morning. Y'all will not. No inconveniences. Bitch, get over. Oh my God. Y'all are really out of control. I'm gonna stay behind the tree shredder because you're not doing right. Nobody's doing right out here. And I need to pay attention to the road and get the fuck over because y'all some stupid assholes. All right, y'all, I gotta go because I need to concentrate. No inconveniences. What's today? It's Wednesday? All right, y'all, I gotta go. Bye.